Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. It's Patrick. And the people. It's Patrick. The people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people.
No way to see them, 'cause they're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. It's about now, they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us. No one can take this 'cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Yes, we are here. It is the middle of the week. What is going on, Patrick and the people? Good morning to you.
Yo, what's up, man?
my dog? What up, man? How are you today?
We're
buddy?
here.
We are here. It was one of those days where I woke up and I was like, man, I don't feel too good. Maybe I won't go in today. And then I looked at the clock and went, Rich probably already left. I can't do that to him. So here I am, baby. Here I am.
Glad I could be your inspiration.
You were my inspiration. You made me get up.
Man, I don't know. I'm glad to be in today because I don't know what happened yesterday after like
just
7
weird.
o'clock, but it just went off the rails.
Just off the
completely.
rails.
Dude. It was just one of those nights where, people just in general annoy the hell out of you and you're
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Thanks, world. I'm done. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. Sorry that I decided to walk outside today.
No, I get that. Now, yesterday was a weird day because, it was a pretty good day overall.
Yeah, it was just like at the end all of a sudden.
Well, I went all over Hell's Half Acre yesterday again, showing homes and doing that, and was super excited because I've been working with this young lady for, a couple months now. And she really is one of those people who, I don't want to use the word pessimistic. That's not really fair. I think she feels like, life has been a challenge in a lot of ways.
I get that. I feel
and so
that.
her expectations are that it won't work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. But she's not a negative person.
No,
she
I
just
get that.
Felt beat
Low
down.
expectations.
Felt beat down by life a little bit,
Absolutely.
And so I'd been working with her, and I told her we're going to figure it out, And finally, yesterday, the house that she wanted the most, I'd been behind the scenes working on it, and we were able to secure a deal for her and get it under contract. And so I felt like $1 million in that.
Oh yeah, man!
Because it's not an expensive house, bro.
Right.
It's like $117,000 is what it is.
Nice.
But for her, it's a big deal,
dude. Absolutely,
and it's a nice little place. It's been renovated, so it's all new inside, all the stuff, and so I was so excited. And then had another client that it went well, but then on the way home, my car started to overheat.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh,
dude, that's like a 3-month job for you.
Right? Yeah, no, it's 6 months to get to a water pump. That's just to get to it, not putting it back on, And then asshole. Here, let me, there you go. But anyway, so I immediately, of course, pull over at the gas station.
Right.
And wait a few minutes for it to cool down, and then I go to open it up, and I thought that it cooled off enough, but when I got to the very last turn, it just, and so water comes out, the cap goes flying.
Oh no!
So now
Now it just turned into
I'm
a
like,
5-year
oh,
job.
no, you're right. So I'm like, man. So I go in, I get some water, I put some water in. It looks good. Now I'm spending 20 minutes to find the cap, and I got an appointment coming up.
Oh, jeez.
I
All
finally,
that.
I had to get under the car. The cap landed down by where, somewhere on the frame on the bottom. Luckily I found it,
Right.
got the cap on, got to my appointment, started heading back home after that. And all of a sudden, boop, it comes on again. I'm like, oh no, man. And so I thought, well, man, I probably, what probably happened. I just probably, it was so hot. The water didn't go, there was a air bubble in there.
Oh,
and it probably didn't, so,
Right.
So I stopped because now at this point, there's no gas station near. So I stopped at the dump in Saline County. I just pulled over there. There's an entrance there. And I just sat for 15 minutes. I messaged my wife and I said, listen, if you see me sitting at the dump,
Right.
it's not because I'm taking trash out. My car's overheated or something. She said, do I need to come get you? I was like, no, just let me wait it out a minute.
Yeah.
And so it cooled off and I started up and I get, man, up to the top of where Reynolds Road is, for those who know Bryant. And it comes on again. And I'm like, shit, man. Because the one thing I do know about a car is if it's overheating, you better stop it as soon as you can, or
Yeah,
you will blow your motor, you will
Yep.
crack your head, you will blow a gasket, whatever, And so I pulled over at the Humane Society, which is right there on, Reynolds turning into Edison back there by Bauxite. And I called my wife and said, hey, you're going to have to bring me some water, But anyway, so I filled it. I got home and fine. And just waited and, opened it up and let all the air get out of it and then put some water in. So hopefully today it's
good
fine,
now.
except I'm freaking out a little bit because I stopped on the way to get some coffee. And I don't know when I came out if it was from me or another car, but there was water.
Oh,
and
no.
I thought
That is the worst
am I
feeling,
leaking?
too, right?
So when I got here,
I mean, that happens at your
and
age.
I looked right, and you anal leakage. But anyway, so I looked when I got here to see if water was coming out. I was like, well, no water there, so maybe it was just a coincidence. I pulled into a spot where there was some water, hopefully,
Right.
because I'm like, what would leak here that didn't leak here? It'd have to be. So, I don't know. It could be anything, but it was just very frustrating.
Right.
Yeah, I hate car problems because,
Yeah, they're the
as you
worst.
know, I'm just good enough to try to do it, but not good enough to successfully do it in a short time. And that's a shitty place to be, Your buddy's like, well, you can't do it? Yeah, I can. It just takes me 3 times what normal people might.
Right.
But anyway.
Have you ever tried to change a starter, man?
Oh, I've changed a million starters. Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't that what it was the last
Yes.
time?
Yeah. I changed the starter on the, I had an old big body Explorer. I changed that starter in the Walmart parking lot. It went out in the Walmart parking lot. I went and bought a starter, got under there and changed it right there.
They let you stay there for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did. I slept in the bedding section.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let you use some tools?
No, it did take me about 3 hours, to be honest with you. Because
I mean, still, though, that's not bad, really.
it was under, you had to get under the Explorer to get to it. And,
okay.
and it was a very, very tight fit, like never mind. I'm going to just filter myself there.
Well, hey, by the way, good morning, Brad, Mistress, Brandon.
What's up, everybody?
Everybody says good morning. We lost it, I guess. I missed the comment, but there was a comment left on the video from Crystal, I guess. From
Oh, yeah. It
last
was a
night
real
or
nice
whatever.
comment.
So, yeah,
Said
yeah.
that she doesn't get to watch it live, but she watches it every single day after the show.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We appreciate that. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Said I work a different shift now, so I have to catch the show after you guys are off live, but I still listen every single day. Sometimes 2 or 3 times when I don't have any other show to listen to. Just want you to know I'm not in the comments as much anymore. I'm still the biggest fan, I promise. And I love that Rich is on all the time.
Boom, hey, that's all. That's all you can ask for right there.
You all like me.
Yeah, well, that's maybe you're too far there. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. The Supreme Court is allowing the administration to temporarily withhold $4 billion in foreign aid spending. The funding had previously been appropriated by Congress. The case is on hold while the Supreme Court decides which steps it will take. So they were trying to basically force the administration to pay this money. You may remember they got rid of USAID. And that's where they found all the waste where they were paying
Right.
people all over the world.
Right.
So they got sued by these, some of these people, these organizations, to get their money. And so a lower court judge said, no, you got to pay them. And now the Supreme Court judge said, hold on, you don't. Just wait a minute. Let us decide on this. So we'll see what happens there. Apparently, Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles are on a nationwide tour. Fans can pay for cereal with actual rocks. The Pebbles Pay Tour will make stops at 4 Walmart locations in different cities, and a handful of Pebbles rocks or stones will be the only currency if you want a free box. Little Rock is one of those.
Nice.
Little Rock is one of those. On September 12th at Walmart Supercenter number 7.
Which is where?
I don't know. It's in Little Rock. So there's a couple of Walmart Supercenters in Little Rock, right? One over at the corner of, what is it? Why am I drawing a blank? Bowman and Chenal.
Oh, okay.
And then by Sam's. And then there's one over out Chenal area. So it's one of those.
Says Walmart Supercenter number 7 is located at 5450 Landers Road.
Okay, and that's North Little Rock, actually.
Yeah, so see?
So they got that wrong.
Glad I Googled
I
it.
am glad. So in North Little Rock at the Landers Road Supercenter
Yep.
on September 12th, you can take some rocks
And go
get yourself a free box of Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles.
Saline County, send your finest.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right.
You know, that's what the whole line's going to be like. Wait, we can get food with rocks?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, no, this is great. We love rocks in Saline County. All kinds of them. You know what I mean? Crystals, this, that, the other. You know the show Law and Order?
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
man.
right. Exactly.
What's it about?
Listen, I bet you don't watch the show, and you probably haven't watched the show. Really.
I haven't watched it in quite a few
I mean, you might have
years,
watched it
yes.
early on, an episode or so. You know, you're familiar with what it's about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's the one where they run around and chase people.
But I bet you also, even though you don't watch it, you're probably aware there's like a gazillion spinoffs from it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's like Law and Order
Yeah.
SVU.
Which is the one that's still,
Yeah.
I think pretty much going.
Yeah, there's the regular Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Fat Kids on Crack.
Right.
You know, there's all of them, right? So many of them now that it's getting its own streaming channel.
Oh, yeah, the Law and Order channel?
Yeah. I mean, that's how many Law and Orders there are.
mean-
They're going to have their own channel so you can just watch it all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
It is hilarious. No, but that I don't know why it's not I'm not fazed by that. I'm
No.
kind of like, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. doesn't
That
it?
makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it.
About that age range is, probably
Yeah,
has the
they probably would marathon watch that
right.
shit.
They just do. That'd be like a
No.
God's gift of a channel to them.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I'm just saying.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. All right. You don't care about that. Nobody does. Man, did you see that video of in Charlotte where the lady on the train got killed?
Yeah, and she was a refugee
She was
from
came to here to be safe from Ukraine.
right, from all the war and everything.
Yeah,
going
and
on.
then some rando whack job slits her throat. Right. I mean, it's horrible. Man.
It is, dude.
I mean, it was
is.
absolute. I
have you?
unfortunately saw the video.
Yeah, I did too.
I didn't want to.
No.
I wish I didn't see it.
She didn't even know that she
No.
was.
She looked up in horror and it was over. You know, it's just like, man, and nobody killed this guy on the spot, which they should have.
Right.
I would have killed that mother right there on the spot. I don't give a shit, man. I'll kill you right now, bro.
Man.
Right now, I'm gonna kill you. Just know that. You do that shit in front of me, you're gonna die.
Maybe I've been messed up by TV or whatever, but I don't know, man. I feel like that was a hit of some sort.
Could be. I mean, but why?
And just why. I mean, it's
But
a great
why?
cover story for it.
I mean, it is, but why?
Again, I don't know, but I don't,
Well, this was in
It
Charlotte.
just seems so crazy.
DeCarlos Brown, 34, charged by the U.S. Attorney's Office with basically murder. She was 23.
Yeah, but aren't they saying he's crazy?
Well, I mean, listen, anybody who kills somebody like in a
No. I get that, but I mean, like, I had read a report yesterday
that
where they were
mentally-
basically already coming out, and like his mom was like, "Oh, he has,
Okay, well,
ABCD
well,
problem,"
the people
and
with ABCD problems should not be allowed in public. Then you got to find a way to mitigate that. Look, all this feel good bullshit, and I'm sorry to say that.
yeah,
I want to be sensitive about mental health as much as I can, and so does everyone else. But if it comes to dangerous people, I don't want them on the street.
I mean, I agree, but
Well, no, there's no but. I mean, I don't want them on the street, man, and whatever we need to do to rectify that because, that's crazy, bro. That you just walk up rando on a train buying some chick and
dude,
slit her throat.
100%.
I mean, it
is
No.
absolutely crazy. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm just saying,
I get what
and
you're
I don't know. That's just what I heard was that they
no,
were.
I hear you. The U.S. labor market added almost 1 million fewer jobs in the 12 months that ended in March 2025 than previously recorded. You may know recently that the president had fired the person over the Bureau of Labor and Statistics because they said they were cooking the jobs report
Right.
in order to falsely keep the interest rate down or up. And sure enough, they had to do a revision after that. They went back through it, and there were almost 1 million less jobs created in the past year than expected. So, yes, they were cooking the books.
I've been seeing a lot on.
Shocking.
Right. I've been seeing a lot on Facebook and stuff of people posting that, man, and it kind of makes me scared with everything going
What's
on,
that?
but that the job market is just so dismal right now. They're applying everywhere, can't get hired, 1 million people, applying for the same job. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Yeah.
I'm not in the market, so I don't know how that is.
I haven't been, but,
I mean, most people I know can find. I don't know a lot of people who are permanently unemployed right now. Now I know some people who may not love their job.
Right.
Mistress said the guy had been arrested like 15 times.
I know. That's why I was trying to
Yeah,
look up about it.
exactly.
Because, I mean,
this-
if that's, again, like.
and I look, I'm not in favor of the 3 strikes and you're out thing. That's stupid. I saw a guy get his 3rd arrest. He stole some caramel corn from like a dollar store or something, and because it was his 3rd strike, he had to do jail time. And I'm like, man, we got people cutting throats,
Right,
on a subway, and you're worried about a guy who stole a box of caramel corn.
I mean, fair enough.
Come on, man.
Fair enough. Sorry, I'm reading through the
That's all
story
right.
real quick.
All right. No, too heavy. No. Okay, Cracker Barrel. Uh-oh.
Oh.
The tide has turned. What?
She's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said Brown has a criminal history spanning over a decade, including felony breaking and entering and robbery with a dangerous weapon. And, sorry, messages coming in.
Yeah.
Robbery with a dangerous weapon for which he served a 5-year prison sentence. So,
Okay.
yeah. And then they came out and said, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on. That's
Anyways.
insanity. Cracker Barrel, apparently, I thought when the backlash first happened, it was probably just a few people on the internet.
Yeah, right.
Because that's how it goes. A few people on the internet get mad and the world thinks everybody's mad, right? And I thought Cracker Barrel was going to be like, nah, screw you. And they did for a minute. And then they didn't anymore. Cracker Barrel stopping plans to remodel its restaurants after customers got upset about changes to the look. The chain already went back to the old logo after a new design caused the stock to lose $200 million. Only 4 of the 660 locations were remodeled. Cracker Barrel said yesterday customers made it clear the new designs didn't match what they loved about the restaurant. They've been struggling financially with revenue barely growing and profits falling by more than half last year. So the marketing experts say the company probably had good business reasons for the change, but didn't handle them well. I don't know. I've never liked Cracker Barrel. I don't like the environment, but even if they made a change, it probably wouldn't bring me in.
Yeah.
It's not my bag,
Right.
But yeah, they shit the bed on that somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure how, but apparently people who love Cracker Barrel are like people who love Jeopardy. They're a little too attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cracker Barrel in the news now. That's right. Yeah,
Right.
somehow Cracker Barrel's in the news.
Yeah.
This is a good story. After losing his family's home to a fire this summer, Canadian musician Daniel Drulin was stunned to learn he'd won a new house through a Big Brother Big Sister raffle. His $50 ticket earned him the grand prize of a fully furnished prefabricated cottage that he got a chance to tour earlier this week. He said the win offers his family a fresh start and the chance to reunite under one roof after weeks of being separated. That's a great story
cool.
right
That
there.
is.
Hey, everybody deserves something like that.
Right.
Uh,
My brother says Cracker Barrel food is so good.
Yeah, a lot of people do like it. I mean, clearly, they've been around a long time. But honestly speaking,
I always just thought it was an old people restaurant.
it feels that's how,
I mean,
that's how I feel.
I'm just
about
gonna call it what it is.
it. That's
It's
how
like,
it feels. It feels like an old people restaurant. But most food franchises, when you talk about like that kind of sit down restaurant, have a lifespan of 30 to 40 years.
Yeah.
I mean, Applebee's just went under.
Yeah.
Ruby Tuesdays is gone.
Yeah. Dude, I forgot about Ruby
Yeah,
Tuesday.
there's several you could think of right
Yeah,
now.
TGI Fridays.
That are gone. But 30 to 40 years is about the lifespan of them. And if you make it past that, it's a miracle. I mean, there aren't many that do.
Right.
I mean, there used to be a place called Bonanza that was real big, there's all kinds of places that used to be big. Shoney's.
Yeah, I remember that. Perkins.
I don't know how much longer Denny's has got.
Yeah, I don't.
To be honest
yeah,
with you, I mean,
you're
you go
not,
to Denny's
you're
very
not
often.
far off.
Just honestly, I look at a lot of these places. I'm like, yeah, they're probably on the.
I don't know though. Denny's are pretty popular up north.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just about every
I
other
think-
town or so.
I think they're all going to fold. I think everybody's just going to start going to Buc-ee's. Everybody.
Gas station.
Dixie Cafe, Jim. That's another one. Yeah, Dixie
Yeah,
Cafe.
those
went
closed
out.
down shortly after I first moved down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
so
you
I never got a
chance?
chance. I never really got a chance to eat at
It
one that I
was
remember.
Very
but
much like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
They were super similar in a lot of ways.
You know what I want back? The freaking Ryan's Steakhouse in Hot Springs.
Oh yeah, you liked that?
That all you can eat. Oh god.
Oh wow. I don't need to ever go to anything that says all you can eat. The home that inspired The Conjuring, now on the auction block this Halloween, anyway. The Conjuring movies featured Ed and Lorraine Warren as they deal with everything from spirits to demons. So the first movie saw them at a farmhouse in Rhode Island trying to save a family from a witch, which had haunted the property for 100 years. Well, now that farmhouse can be owned by one lucky or unlucky individual. Bidding starts at 11 a.m. October 31st. They said, we expect that builders, developers, fans of the supernatural will compete for this prized property. Would you want that property?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No?
No,
It might
good.
make you feel a little nervous
A little
about
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every time you hear a floor creak or whatever, I'm gonna be like,
it. Would you feel nervous? I had somebody ask me this the other day. Would you feel nervous if someone had died in a house you were looking at?
oh, absolutely.
That would be a problem for
That
you.
would probably be an issue.
Like if the
yeah.
last person, what if they died of natural causes?
I mean, it doesn't matter still.
Okay.
Like, yeah. And how long before they were found?
Bro, I'll move in before you can clean the carpet. I don't give a damn. If it's a good deal, it's a good deal. Look, everybody got to die sometime. You know what I mean?
No.
Bucky's got good breakfast, maybe a brisket biscuit. Brad, I don't know. Bucky's has something called beaver nuggets. What does that tell you? They got good stuff, huh? Apparently, people love. Listen, people talk about Bucky's like it's a religious institution.
Dude, I've heard
people,
it.
People seem to have spiritual awakenings
Right?
about things at Bucky's. I don't
There
know what
is-
goes on there, but they are very, very excited about
So you've
Buc-ee's.
never been in
I've
one?
never been in a Bucky's.
All right, so check it out. Look,
Yeah.
I think because we're talking about all this live stuff.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
We
Because
should.
I've never been in one either.
Let's just day one.
Right.
Day one.
We'll just set up
We'll just set up
right
in
outside.
the parking lot somewhere.
Right. We'll call it.
We need to find out how to get a hold of them
Yes.
so we can stream.
We'll just live stream from
Yeah.
the new
Yeah,
Bucky's
yeah,
location.
we may just do it from our phone.
Right.
Instead of having to set everything up, we may
Oh,
just
that'd be
go
cool.
and live stream from our phone.
We could do a live stream from each of our phones.
Yeah.
But like join it together, and then trust me, I know how to do it. but then we could like walk around
Yeah.
and like I could be on one side and you could be on the other, and we could be interviewing random
Yeah.
people while still
Bucky's
yes.
live. Yes.
Yeah.
Day one, Bucky's. Yeah, let's do that.
Jim-
When do they open? Like 7 years from now?
Right? We'll still be here.
Our Bucky's is going to have an insane amount of gas pumps. Normally they have like 100 or so, don't they?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
I mean, it's something insane.
And you know, somebody else told me that they don't allow any like semi trucks at any Bucky's location. They're
Also
tractor
heard-
trailers are.
I heard that if you look in the right place in Bucky's, Jesus is there.
Oh yeah. He's right next to the glory hole.
Oh,
Just looking
Oh,
at
no,
you judgingly.
if Sydney Sweeney's on one side, but Jesus is going to be watching, do you still high five Jesus? God. What's wrong with me, man? I just high five Jesus. Sydney Sweeney in a glory hole. God. Oh my God, man. I'm sorry to everybody for that. A little dream in my head. A cashier at Halftime King of Pizza in Boston thought he was being funny for TikTok, but it backfired. In the video, he shamed a teen boy for letting his date pay for his pizza order. In an attempt at teaching chivalry and tough love, the response was not what he was expecting, with commenters saying, "Just serve the pizza, bro. You don't even know the situation. It could be a birthday. You just canceled your entire business." He later posted an apology to the couple and anyone who saw the video, saying, "Nah, it's not how I want to treat." You know what they say. I know it wasn't my best self. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to be better. I'm going to,
Right.
Just how, you don't have to. Just don't elevate yourself at someone else's expense. It's real simple. Don't do that. If you just don't, that's one simple rule. Don't elevate yourself at another's expense.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not your kids, not your friends, not anybody. You know, if they're in on the deal, look, that's great. What? No. Not today, Satan. Not today. You're not getting me. Life should be great for someone who won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. However, they just filed for bankruptcy, and they went bankrupt last April. And since then, several winners of annual lifetime payout prizes have reported the checks quit coming.
I'm so glad you mentioned this though, because this reminded me of something I saw the other day. That I
Take
was
the
gonna
lump
talk
sum?
to you about. Well, that too.
Okay.
But all right, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yes.
Who hosted it, or who was the person that showed up at your door to give
Ed
you the check?
McMahon.
No,
Well, in the commercials, he was.
no.
The hell he wasn't. I watched it.
Go to Google right now and type in Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse, and it will tell you that he had absolutely nothing to do with Publishers
That's a
Clearinghouse.
goddamn lie.
It's the new Mandela effect
It's gotta
thing,
be.
man.
Who went then? Who went then?
Hang on, I will tell you, because it blew my mind, because
man.
I was like,
Come
I
on.
even messaged, like, what's up, Luke?
Oh, wait. Was it Ed McMahon? I swear it was, man.
I swear it was, dude.
Well, tell
I
me who it
swear,
was
but
then.
hang
Maybe
on.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. What's up, Luke Shoemaker?
Yeah. Says Ed McMahon did not work for Publishers Clearinghouse. He was
Right.
a spokesman for a rival company called American Family Publishers.
Oh.
Just a strong association between blah, blah, blah is a
Oh.
well-known example of a Mandela effect phenomenon.
Really?
So, yeah. So, apparently that's it. But it says he had nothing to do with any, like,
I'll be damned.
showing up on doorsteps. And I was like,
Well, he was in commercials showing up on doorsteps giving money to people.
giving checks. No, apparently not.
Son of a bitch, I'll find it.
You can't find it.
That is the Mandela effect. Listen, we are in a simulation.
Right?
I know what my childhood tells me. We're in a simulation. Next thing you're going to tell me tricks aren't for kids.
Right? They're not.
Yeah, whatever.
But if you get some dirt, you might be able to pay for them the next time they come on a tour bus.
rock.
It's rocks right
Rocks,
now, yeah.
rocks, yeah. A new sports bar in Astoria called Wolf's Lair raised eyebrows because its name is identical to the Nazi military headquarters name Hitler used in Poland during World War II. The bar owners from Greek descent had no idea. Local and online critics said it's distasteful and worry it will appeal to fringe extremist groups. Well, I mean, has been a while since World War II, and I don't know. I mean, maybe it is offensive. I don't live there. Maybe it is. So everybody at this apartment complex in Germany were getting ding dong ditched, and they were getting pissed off. Hold on. And come to find out, it was a slug that was doing it the whole time.
What? Like
Yeah.
like the bug, the slug?
Yes. Yeah, a slug was somehow kept getting on people's doorbells.
And just the ring doorbells and just
and setting them off. And they
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Hold on, people.
Okay.
Hold on.
What a
Top professionals at work here. Top professionals.
Hey, you know, somebody said our hairstylist has to have like just the cakiest job ever.
He does. He's a real nice guy. Yeah. Yeah, his name's Marvin. He's out in the alley here. So we call him a rock star. Some might call him a crackhead. But yeah, for $3, he'll buzz the head real good.
All right.
AFP even had Ed's face as the logo. Yeah, that American Family Publishers, not Publishers Clearinghouse. That alone, that confusion alone, bothers me.
I mean,
I don't
dude,
even remember American Family.
I
Publishers.
don't either.
But
I was like, I've never
young.
heard of that.
But I was a kid, so I mean.
But I specifically remember every time, like, if there was ever a knock on your door and you weren't expecting anybody, like, it was always the common thing to be like, oh, I hope Ed McMahon's on the other side.
That's right. Not a serial killer.
Right.
Again, I tell you that, you know, maybe you want to live the way they do in Europe. Maybe that's your thing, right? You're like, I want to live in Europe. I want to get out of this country. I remind you, yesterday, I told you a story about someone getting arrested for a social media post. Remember that?
Right.
In the UK?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the UK. A 64-year-old dental nurse, Maureen Howison, won 33 grand after an employment tribunal found she was subjected to rude, isolating behavior by a colleague at the dental practice. The case involved a strained relationship with a coworker and over 40 years of dental experience. Bottom line, this lady repeatedly rolled her eyes at her. That's what caused her to $33,000. $33,000 she has to pay for rolling her eyes.
For rolling her
Yeah,
eyes.
she rolled her eyes at her too many times. It was rude.
At a coworker.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The tribunal heard.
What is the tribunal? That
That's
makes me
in
think
the
it's
UK.
like an
It's
Indian.
no. It's well, it may be. Let's see. It says UK. Yeah, it's in the UK.
Okay.
But that's crazy to me. Again, you know, it seems
Dude, I
like
give up.
everything's great over there, but it's
Like,
not.
no.
Not all the
no.
time. You know what I mean? There's differences that
And
you
that
might
just
be
screams
surprised
like
by.
the whole just bad precedent.
But you
starting.
know, it's-
like you're gonna tell me now if I can't just say, man, you're an asshole. Like if
No,
I roll
that-
that's definitely off.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But now if I roll my eyes at you
Yeah,
or huff or go,
33 grand, baby.
oh sorry man, that's probably 25 grand for
Mistress
me just
Mayhem
doing
said her
that.
kid owes her compensation. Yes.
For really?
No, my son would owe me millions for eye rolls. No, you're right about that. I used to love to go, stop rolling your eyes and not be looking at him. And go, how do you know?
Right.
I know.
That is ridiculous. That is crazy.
Cody Spade of Statesville, arrested, faces 11 felony charges. He had a traffic stop. During the stop, a drug detection dog named Levi alerted to the presence of narcotics. Deputies did find a bunch of pills, but they also discovered 11 catalytic converters in the trunk.
Wah, wah, wah.
He tried to claim he owned a recycling business. That did not prove to be true.
Yeah.
He got arrested. All right, let's a couple of sports things, and then we'll take a break. Drew Feltwell, he's the dad who was verbally accosted by the now infamous Philly Karen. On Friday, he came to the defense of the woman, asked that sports and child-loving universe to leave it alone. He said the internet's already messed her up pretty good. He doesn't want people breaking into her house and stuff like that. Listen, bro. Listen, take your dub and go sit down with your boy. Okay? Take the dub. Go enjoy the bat, the ball, whatever you got. Go sit down. Let
us.
Karen get dealt with.
Yep.
And don't ever try to. Listen. It's like two cats fighting. You're gonna get bit if you try to separate them. Okay. Just sit down, watch it from the sideline, and let it play.
Right.
In another Phillies Karen twist, Blowout Cards has offered her $5,000 in exchange for an apology. They want her to hand over the ball that she took from him and autograph it and inscribe it with "I'm sorry," and they'll give her $5,000 for
That's
it.
hilarious.
I'm guessing she probably won't do that. I don't know what she'll do. She seems to say her life's ruined, and I would feel bad.
I would be that kid and be like, dude, I don't want her. I'm sorry. Do you know how valuable that's gonna? Yeah.
It might become valuable with that signature, believe
might.
it or not.
It might become
But
more.
you know what? She acted like a fool, man. She went and cursed him out right there at a ball game. You want me to feel sorry that the internet's come for?
Did I send you that music? Was it like a music video or something with her yesterday?
Yes, and it was that one was very funny. It was like an AI where they were talking about her. They put her in a bunch of AI situations.
Yeah, it was that one where
Yeah,
she's
the
like,
most caring
yeah.
woman in the world. No, it was actually great. Yesterday, some confusion over LeBron James' comments he'd made reportedly about bridging tensions between the U.S. and China through basketball. The story originally published by the AP claimed James had written an op-ed for Chinese state media coinciding with a preseason visit. He did not. He did say he was amazed by the reception he got in China and that it was super humbling for him to be able to visit China on behalf of Nike. He didn't write an AI or an article about that or anything like that. It's easy to want to hate LeBron, but really the truth is the NBA opened a relationship with China. It's not LeBron. He didn't do that. Adam Silver did that, and the powers that be at the NBA. And some people do have a problem with it, and I get why. But look, this is just how the world works, so it is what it is. But yeah, it is hard to listen to LeBron whine about certain things and then get in bed with China at the same time.
Yeah.
That's where people get
I was
pissed.
just going to kind of say, man, why don't you just worry about playing back? Come on, you bridge the gap.
You're never supposed to say that anymore.
You're the
right?
ambassador of the U.S. and China just because you play some good basketball. Come on, man.
No, he's definitely not the ambassador.
Yeah.
Not my ambassador. Hashtag
For
not
real,
my
you're right.
I'm just on one. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. Oh, man.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
right. Should we?
Cool.
Let me give you a choice. Completely just stupid or more compelling.
Oh, why not, man? Let's roll the dice. I'm ready for some completely stupid. Because
right.
you can never have enough.
Well, let's see if this works out. It's called Shower Thoughts from Reddit.
Okay.
So, when people on Reddit get together, it's just amazing, right? Says someday, a few years from now, we'll all inevitably meet a kid who says, "What's that?" when we mention Twitter. It's probably true.
I mean, yeah.
It's probably true. Says the difference in the odds of my finding the winning Powerball lottery ticket blowing across my front lawn and my buying the winning ticket is less than 1/1,000,000%. That doesn't.
That took a lot of math in the shower, man. Jeez. What are you doing in the shower?
Yeah, that's right. There is a more than zero chance that humans may have already gone back in time to keep humanity from suffering worse events than we've already had. And this is actually the best timeline. No, it ain't.
Nope.
No, it ain't. Trust me, this ain't the best timeline. There's another one somewhere. There's one where I'm a king or something. I'm something, man. You know what I mean? I don't worry about my electric bill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In that timeline, I'm never worried about money. That's all I know. Social media companies in the future will be viewed like tobacco companies, knowingly pushing a harmful, addictive product for profit.
You know what? That is probably accurate.
You think so?
I would not doubt it, man.
You
like,
think?
I would not be surprised to, go on, 50, 60 years if I was still around, which, God, I pray I'm not.
Yeah.
But, I wouldn't be surprised to go on Facebook and have, a Surgeon's General warning.
Warning.
May make you want to...
Yeah. Social media known to be cause of suicide and depression.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Anxiety, yeah.
That's great. Come with a label like cigarettes. It's just shy of cancer causing.
Please enter at your own risk.
You never see a traffic jam form behind you.
That's not true.
No?
No.
You've seen a traffic jam
I've seen a
behind
traffic jam behind me.
you? No.
Yep.
Because you started the wreck?
Yep.
I knew it. That's the only way. You had to be the wreck.
Y'all gonna want to go around.
Yeah.
Just go around.
We're waiting on the cops. I gotta. All right. Let's see. The average Facebook user probably knows never going to give you up for a different reason than other internet users. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yep.
Let's see. We're so screwed if we ever meet hostile aliens. It's going to be a race to see who can sell out the rest of the world.
Hey, it's happening, man. What did they
Yeah.
say? 150 some days
Since what?
till aliens are here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is there a countdown somewhere?
Yeah, dude. You
What's
haven't
it?
heard about this?
No. What is it based on? What?
That there's this unidentified object
thing
that is
that's-
hurtling towards Earth, and they
Yeah.
say it's going to be here in 153 days, and it's going to
Okay.
be a takeover from the aliens.
Sure it is. Listen, they said that about that Uma Guma rock or whatever the hell it was called. This Avi guy, Avi whatever his name is, he's the one that he somehow is tied with NASA in the past, and Avi Loebner or something. And they give him some weird amount of respect. But he's always coming up with these crackpot. Look, one of them, maybe it's true one day. And maybe he'll be like, I told you I was right. Why did he sound like Doc Brown? Marty, get in the DeLorean. But yeah, no, they said that about that Uma Guma rock. Oh, it's moving it's not the end of that. And I'm like, okay, but what happened? The rock went flying by. And nothing else
game,
happened.
man.
Maybe it is.
Uma
I
Guma.
think it's an
Where you
album by
shoot the little
Pink Floyd, actually. It says if you take a shower with dirty fingernails, they're probably still dirty when you get done. It might be true if you don't clean your damn fingernails. You should. You can have a fat stomach and a small waist, but could you have a big waist and a skinny stomach? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe
I'm trying to like
a big
visualize
waist and
that
a skinny stomach. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, if you were like one of those WNBA ladies, maybe
Yeah.
you could have a wider waist and a flat
still
stomach,
think,
maybe.
like-
But I don't know, man. I mean, that seems unlikely.
Yeah, it seems like it looked really weird.
It says after you take a bath, you probably need a shower.
Wait, what?
After you take a bath, you probably need a shower
Oh.
because you're sitting in
Yeah,
dirt.
you're sitting in your. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're sitting in all your dead skin cells there. That's exciting, isn't it? All the dirt that just came off of you, your dead skin cells. All right. That was all the stupid things. So let's go to compelling now.
Okay.
So for the fourth year in a row, Elon Musk, the wealthiest person in the country, according to Forbes, they just released their annual list of the 400 richest Americans. According to the report, the 400 wealthiest people in the country are worth $6.6 trillion. That's a record high, $1 trillion more than last year. Musk, the CEO of many things, has broken the 400 billion mark on the list, the first person to do that. So just remember this. 6 months ago, Tesla was going down.
Right.
It was in the tank. People said Elon was done. It's over. He's a Nazi. He's out.
Right.
He just for the first time broke the $400 billion mark.
Freaking
If that's out, I want to be out.
Right.
Let me be out.
Maybe. Yep.
Yeah,
Kick me off the island.
Please. Yeah.
Sure. Let me
Yeah.
get my 400 billion and
Yeah, no
trillion.
shit, man.
I had just read something. I don't know, man. I'm so tired of Musk. Tired
Yeah.
of hearing about him.
I don't pay enough attention
Like-
to him. I mean, every once in a while I'll see something.
There's just like, I don't know if you have this at all, but I have like this line of just like people in the news and celebrities
Oh,
and
a
everything
threshold of
of like
saturation.
yeah, and that threshold hits a point where I'm like, you know, when you have $400 trillion and not a
Billion.
worrying
Billion.
billion, okay,
Yeah, just
either way.
billion.
Oh, okay, only billion. Still though, like when you don't have a care in the fucking world, like congratulations, good
No,
job. Leave us alone. I never want to hear your name again.
Yeah.
The rest of us have real life problems.
No, I that's why I don't. Celebrities and athletes, I don't give a shit what their opinions are.
Yeah.
If you haven't worried about paying your light bill in the past 5 years,
Right.
suck a dick.
For real.
I'm sorry, I should. I'm just saying, you don't know what my life is about. You don't know what everybody's life is about in the times we live in.
Right.
You're disconnected from that. And if you're a celebrity, I mean, look, that the hypocrisy of people who got rich here, got wealthy here, and then want to run people down and
Right,
run the
and
country
that's-
down and
yeah.
shit on it. And I'm like, listen, you made millions here, and now you're going to stand on the top of the hill like a bitch,
Right.
and go, bad country. Well, give the money back.
Yeah. For
And
real.
leave.
For real.
Give the money back and drive over the border, preferably a cliff. But he's worth $428 billion. Now that's $152 billion more than number two, who is Larry Ellison, worth $276 billion. I believe he was involved with Google.
That's great.
More than 2/3 of the people on the list are richer than a year ago. Some billionaires' fortunes went down. Bill Gates, but he's given a lot of money away recently. He's been donating a lot of his money. He's got some of these guys have a commitment to give all their money away before they die. Mm-hmm. He said, "You're not getting any. I know that, Rich.
Right.
Not with that attitude. Santa's not coming to see you." All right. So Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, worth $253 billion. Jeff Bezos, $241 billion. Larry Page, $179. Let's see, Warren Buffett's down there at number 9 with $150 billion, and Michael Dell, $129 billion. Almost every one of those guys, if not every, I think every one of the guys on the list except Warren Buffett are tech related. So tech makes money. Big money.
Oh, yeah.
Big money for tech.
Well, absolutely. Think
Yeah.
how much we rely on it, man.
I mean, true, this whole show
you're
is
talking-
based on tech.
Right?
I mean, honestly,
We're talking all AI robots and everything taking
Yeah.
over, where that's tech companies,
Yeah.
man. It's not just software.
and you are the first victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's like to hang that in.
I
like
mean,
that.
it's
You,
true.
you should
Drew.
start like some rally campaign.
Against AI.
Yeah, fight the robot.
Yeah. Fight the
Rich is literally the first person I know who just got asked out of a job because of AI.
Yep.
Because AI can now officially do the calls better than or as well as profitably enough.
Right.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Profitably enough. Because honestly, the company doesn't care about your customer service. Not really. They care about getting by enough that it's profitable.
Yeah.
So they'll use the AI to do it, knowing damn well that right now that's not as good as a human.
I would think so, but
But then,
look, the writing was on the walls. I mean, I thought we'd have longer. That's all.
yeah.
It sucks, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because, I can tell just from the calls I get over the past, let's say, 3 years,
Yeah.
4 years. When I first started getting some calls and AI would be involved, you would know
Right.
off the bat, oh, this is some AI shit.
Right.
Now, sometimes it takes a second
Yeah.
to figure it out. I mean, they have gotten really good with, verbal pacing, making it sound more and more human-like.
Right.
And that's the key. You got to get some things in there that aren't perfect for it to sound human.
Right.
Some stutter, some stammer, a little bit of pause in the wrong place or whatever.
A lot of them started added in some like background noise, so it
Yes.
sounds like they're talking in an office
Yes.
or something. What's
Yeah.
up, Eric? How you doing, man?
Yeah. Now they want to trick you to thinking the robot's a human.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's officially the company that I work for is they told us, hey, we're gonna go this route, and you guys got until the end of the month. And,
they did say it's AI.
I mean, they said that it's outsourced, but it's.
Oh, it's outsourced. So it could be also Indian.
I mean, could be.
Yeah, I say that because a lot of calls. India's not the only place call centers operate out of. However, in the past decade, India has become prolific
Right.
for remote call centers.
Yeah.
And that's why you'll hear, hello, this is Kevin. No, it's not. Name isn't Kevin. Stop it. But
Good to know, Brad. I may.
what do you say?
He said, "Come sell some kicks with him."
Oh,
I was like, I
hey,
mean,
man, you know what?
Hey.
That might be a gig, man.
Right?
Al Bundy.
We may talk.
What? What? That's what Al Bundy did. He sold shoes.
This is true.
I mean, he really did. And Al Bundy's a hero to people.
I think you know what? Maybe we need to do a little live show
You know
from
what,
the show
Brad?
from the shoe shop.
Brad, I tell you what, let's do this. What if we come to the shoe shop and we have to work for you for like an hour doing whatever
I think
it
so,
is.
man. We've been talking about it.
Whatever it is, Brad, that your store would need us to do, whether it's selling shoes, you can have Rich selling shoes and me stocking shelves or matching shoes or sweeping, just whatever shitty work probably you don't want to do. See, can we work that out? Can we do that? Can we set up a time where we come there and work for you for like an hour
Right.
and stream it live
That'll
as
be
a
great.
show? Or not even if we don't stream it live, we can at least pre-record it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a lot of fun to go and do that.
Yeah,
I think.
I think
Matter
so.
of fact, if you've got a business and you think it'd be fun to put us to work, for us to show up and work for your company for like an hour,
Right.
doing whatever the worst job there is,
Cleaning out
Or-
the gutters,
or
the grease traps.
Conversely, if you think, oh, you couldn't do my job better than I can, and you're in a higher end job and you want to see if I can do it better than you in an hour,
Oh, okay. Okay, I got
might
you.
be better at it than you
I
are.
thought you were going to open up like the mic for people to sit down and be you for a day.
No,
And I was
no.
like,
We could always do that, but I don't know. Most of the time people think that. They sit up here and all of a sudden they go, ay.
Yeah.
Because it's not nearly as easy to do that as one thinks.
Right.
We work very hard to make it look this shitty. It's a trick. We're really brilliant. We just make it look shitty.
He said, sounds good. Y'all come on. We need the publicity. Oh, okay. In the,
in the asshole excuse of a mall.
Well, they're in Hot Springs Mall, man.
Is that not a big mall anymore, I guess? No mall's a big mall, is it?
I mean, no, but Hot Springs Mall is like...
It's trouble.
When's the last time you said, hey, let's all load up and go to Hot Springs to the mall?
Well, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't go, period. I go to see the Diamonds now.
Right.
Formerly the Wise
Right,
Guys.
absolutely. You go to but are you going to go to the mall? No, you're not.
Well, no,
and
it's
nobody
not
does.
close. Well, but I don't live there. I mean,
Even if you live there, you're not.
okay, we're definitely coming.
Yeah.
Oh, look, little doggy said you should come run some antique German printing presses. Yes.
Let's do that,
Let's do
man.
that. Let's get these on the schedule.
Absolutely.
So let's do one day a week where we're going to take the show on the road somewhere.
Right.
We just have to pick what day of the week it's going to be.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Strategize on that, and then we'll stream from there. We'll do a little bit of the normal show to start,
Right.
and then we'll go into work mode.
Nice.
And,
I like it.
I think that'll be a lot of fun right there. I think we could have a good time doing that. And you think we can split phones and still, so it's a little like a side.
Well, yeah, because what I
side.
what I can do is I mean, we'd only be able to be live on like Facebook, for example.
Oh. Versus everything?
Yeah, versus, well, we could do everything.
Well, even if we just use one, that's fine.
Well, we could do everything with
Let's start with one, and we'll just figure it out that way. And unless we can do it in advance.
Well, because I was going to say we can with the mobile streaming equipment package that we have. And by the way, if you're have an event coming up and you want it live streamed, like let us know. We do have a package available.
Yeah, we do have a mobile live streaming package that we could bring anywhere for if you had a need or an event.
Right, you're having an event,
could
sports
be a ball game,
right?
Could be an MMA fight, could be anything you need live streamed. We can do that.
But yeah, anyways, I do have the ability. I mean, we could hook up cameras, 2 cameras each. One for you, one for me, and if we got about a 50-foot length of cord that could follow us around at least. And,
okay.
I mean, we could do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll get the logistics.
You got to figure out mics and all that,
Right.
So, I mean, there's some things that go with that. But, yeah, let's start next week. Let's reach out to Brad.
Yeah.
And let's get out to the Hot Springs Mall next week to a shoe store.
Right.
And then a week after that, we'll go to little Doggy's place.
Sounds
over
good.
there to the print shop.
Must be in the Arkansas area because I see my brother was like, you can come up to Michigan and work some dairy farms. Well, if you want us to come to you and you're out of state, travel and hotels on you.
Yeah, if we had a budget for travel, I would definitely do that, Matthew. I think that would be great. We already plan to work at Tactical's Turkey Farm.
You do.
No, you do too.
Damn it.
Yeah, and so that'll probably be like week 3.
Okay.
All right. So we're getting ready to start getting out, and
we're gonna wind up.
We're going to do some of these things and have a little bit of fun with folks.
Absolutely.
And I think that's going to be cool and get us in front of some new people. And you know, I'm excited about it.
Brad, hit me up after the show. We'll get a specific date locked.
Let's work through it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And while I'm there, I'm going to have to pick up some sneakers too.
Right.
And not, you know what I mean. They don't call them sneakers anymore, do they? I don't know what they're called now. What, kicks? That's that seems like
I'd still call
2000.
them sneakers, yeah.
Kick seems like 2000. I don't know. Drip? But that's just everything, not just shoes. I need some new drip, Brad. Sounds like you're asking for an STD. We're taking a break.
Just for your sake, I'm gonna lose it. The way you're touching me. No, no, no. I can't make a mistake. Oh Lord, it's for her own sake. Oh Lord, it's for her own damn sake. I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes. Whatever the hell it takes. I gotta pump the brakes. You keep pushing and I've been pulling. Got me wanting to break all the rules and don't know how much longer I can. Don't know how much longer I can take this. I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes. Whatever the hell it takes. I gotta pump the brakes. stopping now, but I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes, whatever the hell it takes. I gotta pump the brakes. I'm about to hit it so hard it might be totaled. No, 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 no. I gotta pump the brakes, whatever the hell it takes. I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes. Whatever the hell it takes. I gotta pump the brakes.
No, we are here. We are, in fact, here.
Hey, we could do that, Tyler. We could
What's that?
absolutely do that.
What is it?
Tyler commented, he said, so he's commented a few things on Facebook, but he said he could do the Buc-ee's live stream with us. He says he loves that place. And he says we could try and get a gas station guy to send gas through text at the Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to work. That will result in an ass whooping.
And then he said it'd be funny if we came to Cersei and work with the girls at Sweet Cheeks and make coffee with them.
What is it? Oh, that's a coffee place?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably one of those, like, I don't know what you call it.
Bikini.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, yeah.
Places, yeah. I saw
there's a
that Hooters
picture
was
with-
going to go back to short. They want to go back to short shorts again. They're trying to return to their roots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard okay.
What?
I had heard the opposite. I'd read a story that
Oh,
said
did
they
you?
were going to, go away
Oh,
from
they're
that.
getting
and
rid
go-
of it.
Yeah, they
maybe,
were getting
Maybe
rid
I
of
read
that.
it wrong.
Yeah.
Because I didn't read the. I just kind of was scanning it. So you said they're getting rid of them?
That's what I heard. Hang on. Let's see.
Okay. Well, let's clarify that because I want to know if they're getting rid of them. What's the deal? What's this sexism going to die or something? That's a problem, isn't it? See what you find there.
All right. It says here, yeah. This was actually just from 3 days ago.
Okay.
Let's see. Hooters plans to make iconic orange shorts less revealing.
Oh,
less
less
revealing
revealing.
and part of the brand rebirth. Yep.
Really? So they're getting ready to Cracker Barrel themselves?
I guess so. That's what it says.
No, that's a great idea. I mean, people are already struggling to come in.
Says you don't want to have a butt cheek in your plate.
I do. That's why I go to Hooters, to get a literal butt cheek on my plate. What's the problem here? That's a yes. What are you talking about? That's where, dad bods go for some type of mild amusement that won't cause separation with their wife.
Right.
I can go to Hooters, have a butt cheek on my plate, and it's fairly okay with my wife. It's tame enough I can get by with that. Now, what are you going to put them in? Like some cargo shorts?
It says more athletic shorts. Yeah.
What do you mean more? What is more athletic? Oh, like basketball shorts where they're all loose at the bottom and stuff?
Yeah, why
Come
not?
on, man.
Hey.
Yeah, no, that's the world right now that we're in, isn't it? I mean, honestly, what's going on there?
Oh, I got you, Tyler.
What?
Okay. He said the gas text was when I caused a traffic backup.
Oh, I got you. I was looking for this thing that I had read about. Let me. I've got it here though that I can read it through. This is great, and I know that Rich, this matters to you.
Oh.
Well, it does. It matters to you because you're single, and the landscape of dating in 2025 is different than 2022 or,
Okay.
2018, 2005. I mean, it's different, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, and I love how this article is written. This is just listen to the article, and you're going to love it.
Oh.
I mean, you will. I mean, you'll tell immediately these people think just like you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like you do.
So is this like navigating the dating scene
Yeah,
now
you're
or
gonna,
something?
man, I'm telling you, they think just like you.
Okay.
As society's understanding of identity expands,
This is already starting off
What?
great.
what's the problem?
Nothing, just as, identity expands, yeah, because there's 215 different ones now?
New terms are emerging to capture experiences that aren't fitting in traditional labels. One of the newer labels is nebula sexual.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an identity tied to neurodivergence and the often confusing, foggy nature of attraction. Rich, you understand the confusing, foggy nature of attraction?
Sure.
What is the confusing, foggy nature?
I don't know. I thought it was either,
Oh,
wow, you're cute, or hey, you're hot, or,
no. Yeah, no, you're really
that's just
minimizing so many people there. Why? It says the LGBTQ community continues to expand with new labels that help people better understand and express identity. So, among the neurodivergent individuals is nebula sexual, an identity that acknowledges the complicated intersection between attraction and neurological differences. In other words, ADHD, which you allege you have.
Right.
Allegedly. Right? You have
Okay, sure.
ADHD, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that makes you neurodivergent.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did not.
You didn't know you were neurodivergent?
I did
That
not.
You could be cashing in on that.
Right.
Every post you make, you should, as a neurodivergent. You see how you wear that label?
Right.
As a
Just nice and
neurodivergent.
proud. Okay.
You can't sell me. I'm
what is-
neurodivergent.
I got
You
you.
understand that?
What? I don't even know what neurodivergent is, but okay.
It's anything divergent from normal.
Okay. Well,
If it's neurological, like ADHD or autism, like
Okay.
you're on your own spectrum.
right. I
You have
got
your
you.
own spectrum.
They used to just call that marching to the beat of your own drum.
Or hyperactive,
Right.
or any number of things, inattentive,
Right. Sorry, what?
Yeah. The term nebula sexual provides language for this experience, helping individuals feel less isolated and more understood, validating the idea that attraction doesn't look or feel the same for everyone. Well, thanks. That's why you have some people who are chubby chasers and some who aren't, right?
Right.
I don't think it's ever been the same for everybody.
Right. Everybody has their own flavor of Kool-Aid.
I mean, don't they? Don't they? I
You're
think they
supposed
do.
to.
I think they do. But let's see. Nebula sexual is a sexuality that falls under someone who can't tell if they experience sexual attraction or not due to intrusive thoughts. So they don't know if they're attracted even to sex or anyone because they're neurodivergent. So does that help you in your a little bit?
No, not at all. I still don't understand. Like, how do you not know whether you're attracted to somebody? Like, never one. That's probably the one time that I will pay attention to what the hell someone's saying is when I'm actually attracted to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And at that, look, 3 to 5 minutes tops.
You're still
After
on it.
that, you fall back into the same category.
So
as
maybe
everybody
you're
else.
proving the point. Maybe you don't know if you're attracted to him.
I mean, no, it's that, hey, I'm attracted to you, let's talk, and then it's, okay, well, hey, I gotta go
talking's
do with
done.
this.
Take
yeah.
your pants off.
Yeah, let's get to
Is
business.
that
Come on.
what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. I got things to do, places to be.
Listen, it's come to the point where if they were trying to make a point about identities, they've ruined it.
Yeah.
You look.
I don't.
People, I'll give you 5, 10 identities for whatever reason because I want to play ball. You know what I mean? I want to be a team player. I want to, you know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, now you've got like 4 million of them. So that means everybody has a label.
Right.
So if everybody has a label, nobody has a label.
Yeah.
It's just it's mental masturbation. You know what I mean? Somebody likes chubby chicks, somebody doesn't. Some guy likes dudes, some guy likes chicks. I mean, look, it's all the same umbrella. It doesn't
For real.
matter. It used to be very easy: gay, straight, bi.
Right. That was it.
Right. What doesn't fit in that category? Please tell me. I don't have sex. Okay, fine. I'll throw asexual in there just for you clowns that I shouldn't say clowns. Listen, if you can live without sex, good for you.
Right.
I struggle with that in my life. I can't do that. That's not going to work. But other than those who don't want to, or who are mentally handicapped and cannot or will not, right?
A eunuch.
Yeah, things like that. What else is there? They're all variations of the same 3.
Of the same, right.
Yeah, either you like both And if you like both, can't that include anyone, anywhere to me? It'll put a trans in that, put anybody in that
Well,
category.
yeah, but I don't like people with pink hair. So,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They need to go to their
if you
own
like
group.
girls and guys, let me put it like this: if you like either the Peni or the Punani, then you fit in the middle. Okay, then you got the people on these sides here who
Right.
I'm a guy, I just like chicks, or on the other side, I'm a guy, I just like guys. Great, that's it. What else do you need? Why do you need more?
Right.
It's ridiculous.
don't need a
Nebulous
resume
sexual.
on
What are
what
you
you're-
talking about? Nebulous sexual. Get the out of here, man. If someone told me they were nebulous sexual, I would walk away and never talk to them again.
All right.
I would just look at them like, what? And then I'm walking away. I'm done.
I gotta
nebulous
look up the
sexual.
definition.
You understand how silly ridiculous that sounds? Oh, I'm nebulous sexual. Great. Did I need to know that? Why do I even need to know this? But you probably got a flag for it and a badge for it on your social media now. You have your own icon, your own
Right.
avatar. Some ridiculous.
This is just the stupidest bunch of bullshit I've ever read, man. Or I just can't wrap my head around it. Ha!
Yeah. It looks two old guys talking about shit like this. What do we know?
I know.
We
And I
should shut
never
our mouth.
thought I would be this person.
I don't want to be this person.
When I was
you do
younger, I used
stupid
to,
shit. It's stupid shit.
And my parents used to be like, I don't understand this music that you listen to. And I'm like, man, I'm never going to be like my parents.
Yeah.
And now I sit there and
What-
I look at the news and listen to the music, and I'm just
What
like,
music do you?
anything current, man. I can't tell you the last time I listened to a traditional radio station
But that
of
doesn't mean-
anything that was made
But that
from.
doesn't mean you hate it. It just means you.
Dude, I hate it. It sounds like shit.
It is funny how
You know the
people-
South Park episode where one of Stan's dad every time the parents put on the headset, it just sounds like people
Yes.
farting.
Yes.
That's what it fucking sounds like.
That's hilarious, man. It is funny how people definitely feel the most passionate about the music of their generation.
And I don't. I just yeah.
Their generation is the best music. They'll tell you. Anybody, the 90s people will tell you 90s was the best.
Has anybody heard of this K-pop vampire thing?
I know K-pop is Korean pop. That's all I know. I've never seen a K-pop performance. I don't know what it's about, and I'm frightened of it.
It's apparently like
I'm
a
sure
kid's
it's-
cartoon thing, man.
I'm sure it is.
And it's
I don't-
music, and I don't understand it.
No, maybe it's not for you to understand. Are you a 12-year-old girl?
No, but my son had like 4 or 5 of his buddies over yesterday, and
were
they're
talking
all
about K-pop?
They're all like 10 years old. He's
Yeah.
7, so
Yeah.
between 7 and 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, they pulled up this like K-pop thing on YouTube on the TV, and next thing I know, I've got like 10 kids in my house jumping around, dancing, and singing to this whatever K-pop, and I
Hold on.
I was
You
like,
said-
turn it off and go
Hold on.
outside.
Hold on.
Go outside.
Let me go backwards just for a second. That should not have caused a twinge in me. That should not have caused a twinge in me. This is a problem for me. I'm going to admit it right now. Okay? This is me. But I just heard you say your son had several of his buddies over.
Right.
So it's like 4 or 5 boys.
Right.
But they're singing and dancing
Dude,
with
yes.
some K-pop.
Yes. This is what I said. I was like, turn it off and go outside.
Why are they dancing to K-pop?
I don't know.
You know what
I've
it is?
never even heard of
You
it.
know what it is? Puberty hasn't hit yet.
Yeah.
When it hits, that'll change. They
Yeah.
won't sing the K-pop anymore. Give them till puberty. I forget, 9, 10 years old. You just like whatever you,
You
hear.
just right.
You just cling to it. But still, it is different, isn't it? And in Japan,
I was like, this is the cool thing.
I think I'm certain it's Japan. Their most successful artist is a hologram. Basically.
Yeah, dude,
it's
it's
fake. They're not even real. They're I don't know that they're AI at all. They're not AI, I don't think. But they're not a real band.
I was looking forward to the days of when he was going to be 7 and 8, and like we could watch endless amount of SpongeBob.
So if you were listening to music today, if you're in your car and it's
Right.
going to go onto music, let's say you're going to play from your phone.
Right.
All right, that's where I think most people play from now.
Right.
What's it going to be playing?
Probably anything from, I don't know, the early 2000s.
The early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's the era you
You wanna just take a gander here? We can.
Oh, okay.
Like we did the other day
Oh,
with
you
the.
got a playlist?
Yeah, I got a playlist.
Okay.
I'll just throw on my.
Oh, let's do that. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll do the same, but
Okay.
look, you can see the history.
Hey, we do not own the rights to any of these songs. No, I won't look at yours. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to show you my search history because that'll show you what I've been playing. Does
Okay.
that work?
All right. Fair enough. Fine.
Okay, so you can. There's my recently searched.
All right. Here is my. Where was it? Here. Is this it? No. Because this actually just came out yesterday. Where did it go?
You can just have all of them there that you've got in your little search thing where you've been looking for.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, just hand me
there
that.
you go.
Yeah, just. Okay, so
That's not really accurate, but.
so
Yeah, Pink Floyd, Def Leppard, yep.
go ahead.
Yeah, you got Yes, 9 Inch Nails, Van Halen, yeah. Yeah, those are all Death Cab for Cutie.
Yeah,
Oh, some Maroon 5.
yeah, I did have that.
Oh, there you go. Some Nelly, Country Grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be in my search history.
See?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you'd be amazed. I mean, it's going to vary pretty wildly in there.
Right.
You keep
Spice
scrolling.
Girls.
No, you won't see that.
Are you
But
listening
you'll
to
see some Dr. Dre. You'll see all kinds of stuff. So you got Nickelback, Eminem. Who is this? I don't know that one. Yeah, more Eminem. WWE.
Yeah, a couple of theme songs.
Yeah. Shabuzi. Oh, that's a newer one.
Yeah.
The bar song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big song, huh?
It was for a while, and my
Is it
kid
Three
loved it
Doors
for me.
Down?
Yeah.
Queen. Yeah, yeah. Imagine Dragons.
It's a good mix.
It is a pretty good mix,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's a lot of the pop stuff,
Right.
mainstream stuff.
Power Man 5000. Remember them?
Oh yeah, they had one big hit,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it was a big hit.
It was.
It was. I mean, they had a big song. Mistress said, "I've got '80s playing at work today, but if I'm by myself, could be really anything and everything." Yeah, no, that's absolutely true.
Mostly in the truck. I do have Sirius XM in it, so in the truck that I drive. So, anyways, I'm usually listening to that, and it's usually like
XM, and
Yeah,
it's like,
XM.
like a greatest hits channel of some kind.
yeah. Normally, I flip between like I think it's the 10 spot and pop rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, because pop rock seems to play like the. Red Hot Chili Peppers. They'll do Blink 182, Good Charlotte. They got a good
Okay.
mix of
So
everything.
it's kind of
and
the
that's-
edgier side of pop, or the
I'd say punk pop. Yeah.
yeah, more like that. Okay, no, that makes sense. I could see that.
But that was during the days that I was a teenager and
that's-
growing
that's
up,
the thing,
man. That
man.
was,
No, I like music in so
Hey,
many different
You
generations.
can laugh at Nickelback all you want, Brandon. I don't care. Everybody says they don't, but I've said it a long time ago. Everybody's a closet Nickelback fan.
They're not one of the top selling artists of all time because nobody likes them.
Right.
I like that song San Quentin they had recently. That's a banger, actually. I liked it quite a bit. I thought it was a good song. What was I getting ready to?
No, sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. Oh, I was yesterday playing some Floyd. I've been listening to some Floyd, trying to get a little inspiration, trying to figure out some different things.
Right,
And,
because you're making that album. And,
yeah, and so I didn't realize Dark Side of the Moon was 1973.
Wow.
I know. I looked at it and I went, 1973. Wow, was it really? I thought it was closer to 80, but it wasn't. I was like, man, that's amazing, actually. But yeah, I like music from all eras, and I'll be listening to anything at any point in time. It doesn't matter. Mistress said, love Boys to Men and Bruno Mars, fun, sexy music. Yeah, Mistress, I think you would hit it off famously, and if you come to the 35th anniversary of Vino's, the 13th, and meet my Laura, you guys are going to hit it off right off the bat. I can guarantee you will because you're talking her language there. Brandon's at Eddie Murphy party all the time. You're damn right. I will play that song at least 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just Google it or search it on YouTube just to play it. It's kind of funny to me in a way. But B, it's actually a really good jam.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me because, when I was growing up, see, everybody knows all the younger people know Eddie Murphy as the Nutty Professor. Or,
Yeah.
You know,
Comedian.
the Donkey
Rock.
and Shrek.
Right.
You know, not many people know him as the foul-mouthed stand-up comic that he was at one point.
I mean,
and that's who I loved.
Yeah.
And so,
I guess I
you know,
still
hearing
know
him
about
singing that song, yeah. But a lot of people don't, man. A lot of people don't know. Just to figure you out helped me through a divorce. Since then, Nickelback is one of my goats, little doggy said.
Right.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what he's saying there, but I think he's supporting you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Nickelback, there's lots
Well, that was a song by Nickelback.
Oh, it was?
Just figured you out.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah.
He said, just figured you out. Okay, so that makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
Put some caps on that or something next time so I know what you're saying there. I can differentiate it, little quotations, anything. But yes, I could see that. Nickelback, man, they're a very good band. They just had a lot of songs sound super similar, you know. What are you laughing at?
Just because I thought that was that song, and yep.
What?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Your dad didn't like you going to the Bare Naked Ladies, did he? He was upset about
He
that.
was. I mean, at first, until he did not understand it, man.
No.
It was when that song came out one week, and it was real popular, and
Yeah,
they were coming to
I know,
Detroit,
yeah.
and so I was like, hey, I want to go. You know, can I go get tickets? And he was like, absolutely not. And I was like, no, but it's 5 guys, and he was like, even more, absolutely not.
Yeah, the two things I remember about, you know, my grandparents and music, kind of akin to what you're saying, is number one, it lives in infamy in everybody who is really good friends with me has heard this enough that they know where I'm going. But the greatest maybe moment of my life musically was my grandfather walking in and going, I know what you kids are listening to, that Deaf Tiger and Flat Snake. That shit was so funny to me. It's still funny to me. It is great. But my grandmother was concerned. And listen, my grandmother was the kindest, nicest, sweetest lady I've ever known in my entire life.
Yeah.
Truly, she was. She spanked me one time, and it was for something I didn't do. And she swore she would never spank me again, and she did not ever spank me again. Which she was just the kindest person. You know what I'm saying? She felt guilty permanently for that, which she shouldn't have. She should have probably busted my ass. But nonetheless, she got me a book, and it was a religious book about rock and roll, and it was about how evil, you know, a lot of the songs are. And
Okay.
What it would do is it would take the song lyrics and tell you what they're about,
Okay.
what they're really about.
Right.
Man,
To their
there
skewed
was
version
nothing
of
that
it,
turned me on to more bands than that book. Because I was like, I had no idea I Can't Get No Satisfaction was about a girl on her period. That's the coolest thing ever. Now I understand the whole fucking song. Thank you. The book was called The God of Rock. That's what it was called.
Okay.
It would have a little synopsis, and then they would go through the lyrics and tell you all that was evil about it.
Right.
It was like,
And then, hey, that's my bag.
so Grandma inadvertently just pushed me further into rock. I was like, hey, thanks for this. It's a really helpful primer
Greatest
for me.
gift ever. Yeah.
Really great. I kept that book forever just because I would laugh. I'd read it and laugh at how frightened they were of these bands, you know.
Did you happen to read this book first before giving it to me? Yeah.
No, it was great, man. It was absolutely
That's hilarious.
Great. All right. Eddie Murphy was great, Murph said. Yeah, no, he was. He was absolutely great, man. He was one of the – look, he's only got 2 stand-up sets, and he's still considered to this day one of the most inspirational stand-up artists of all time.
Yeah.
Ask 90% of comedians at some point are going to get to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You're going to hear Richard Pryor, you're going to hear Eddie Murphy, you're going to hear George Carlin.
Yeah.
Those are the three big names
Mount Rushmores
that you hear the most of, for me at least, in interviewing and talking to other comedians.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest names I ever hear. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and George Carlin.
I can't argue, man. There's no.
Richard Pryor wasn't my bag.
No, but I think he pushed the line of comedy for
a
sure.
lot. And he did some really interesting things. And he was a brilliant comedically.
I would almost go as far as to say, without Richard Pryor, you
There'd be
would
no
not
Eddie
have
Murphy.
exactly.
No,
Because I think Richard Pryor opened it and pushed it,
He
and
did.
Eddie Murphy,
he went through the door and said, "Fuck it,"
right?
literally. No, you are right, but just because somebody opened the door doesn't mean
What's up, Joey?
I rate them as better.
No, absolutely not. But I
know.
But think
you're-
it's an interesting point that
But no, it's a very real point. You're right. Without him, there would be. It's just like without Black Sabbath, without Led Zeppelin,
right.
You don't have.
You
heavy
could tie it
metal.
all back to something.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to go back somewhere. It's like I was playing a Pink Floyd song for Laura and Tyler, and we were driving somewhere, and somehow I got control of the radio, which doesn't happen often. And when it does, I
you
take
blew
great
it.
joy in it. I didn't blow it, but Mitch Hedberg was great.
He
Mark.
was.
But she was like, "What is this psychedelic stuff?" That sounds like the Doors. I was like, it doesn't sound anything like it's Pink Floyd. It doesn't sound close to the Doors. Well, it sounds the same to me. How? It has a guitar, keyboards, and so it sounds the same. I mean, it's all the same because it has a guitar and a keyboard. I mean,
Right,
I don't
man.
understand. Now, I don't think the Doors and Pink Floyd sound remotely the same. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody else thinks they do. Mitch Hedberg was great. Live at on the Sunset Strip, Doggy, was a huge stand-up thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I just happened to look up through, like AI or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say the top 4 stand-up comedians are of all time?
Of all time.
Of all time.
Okay, go. I want to hear this.
Number 1, Richard Pryor.
Wow. Yeah, I would at least say I'm calling what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 2, George Carlin.
Okay.
Number 3 might shock you. I can't say I don't agree with it, but I don't know if he's up there above some of the others.
I missed one. Go ahead.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Chappelle's a goat. Chappelle's a goat now. Yes, Dave Chappelle absolutely belongs in that category.
Yeah.
Yes.
Top 4, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I yes, I would say so. Yeah.
And final one, Lenny Bruce.
I didn't watch Lenny Bruce, so it's hard for me not to. It's hard for me to really get behind or not behind Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
But I know that people of the generation before me loved Lenny Bruce because he was a big envelope pusher. But the one that was left off of there in my mind, my top 4,
Yeah.
if I had to pick them, and not because, again, 2 of these comedians are not comedians I watch.
Okay.
Okay? Dave Chappelle's on there.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor
Yeah.
is one I don't watch. Eddie Murphy, who I
Yeah.
do. I forget George Carlin.
Wow, what a list.
Hold on. One more, though. We're going to have to go top 5 because I don't watch him, but Steve Martin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'll tell you why Steve Martin. Because Steve Martin was the first comedian who started doing arenas and stadiums and he took comedy to a place no one had taken it before.
Right.
People had been on stages and auditoriums and theaters, but they weren't selling out arenas. They weren't going to giant stadiums and big ass venues.
Yeah.
And he took it on the road in a way that nobody else had.
Oh, Red Fox, that's an old one.
Red Fox. I did love Sanford and Son. Yes.
I found this
Bill
list
Cosby.
expanded.
Bill Cosby, before he was raping women, it may have been during the same time. I'm not sure. Was amazing he was one of the greatest storytellers of all time.
Somebody listed Joan Rivers as number 4.
No,
think so.
I don't think so. I would say no.
Robin Williams is number 6.
Robin Williams was that good. I mean, listen.
He was, but I think a lot of people forgot because he had such a career in movies
Yes.
that I think people forgot that he had a comedic upbringing.
It's secondary. He did stand up throughout his whole career.
Right.
But the thing about Robin Williams stand up and anything that he did is that he had this amazing ability to externalize his internal voice without a filter.
Right.
So, and which is why it's bing, 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 because that's really how the human brain works.
Right.
But he could tame it into something that his stream of consciousness
Was out of this world.
unbeaten. It's just amazing, to be honest. Yeah, Greg Giraldo was a phenomenal roaster and a great comic. He's deceased now.
I think Steve Martin kind of falls into that category too, along with Robin Williams, as you do forget out of all the movies that he's done and everything that he was a SNL member. He was a stand-up comedian, but
And not only that, but he had hit songs.
right.
You know, now he's a musician genuinely, but then he was making parody music, and he had a song called King Tut, and that song probably went to, if it was, I know it was number one. There's no doubt in my mind. If I looked it up right now, it was number one, and it was huge. It was such a big song for him, and if you listen to it now, you'd be like, "That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life." But you're not in the '70s. You know, or early 80s, whichever it was, you know, things are different in the era you're in when you hear them because they're fresher then. Now it's corn. You know what I mean? Now it's like, that's so stupid. But you have to understand that, you know, your ears hadn't been violated as much as they are now. There were no Cardi B. There were no Cardi B's in that era. If you were Cardi B, you were in Hustler. You
Right. You were talking.
There was no OnlyFans. You know, there was none of this stuff existed. So, yeah, through this lens, it looks really dumb.
AI says King Tut never reached number one. It did reach number 17 was the highest.
Well, it was
ever
huge.
got,
It was huge.
That doesn't surprise me.
It was very huge, though. I mean, it was so big, so many people, and it really helped push him a lot. So Martin was a prop comedian before Gallagher or Carrot Top. That's true too.
Yeah. I did like some Gallagher, man.
And Gallagher again, amazingly talented, great artist. I did not enjoy him.
Yeah.
T Mac says Adam Sandler's my favorite. He is to me one of the greatest comedic actors ever. His stand up is just okay to me.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that doesn't mean it's not phenomenal. And he's a great parody musician.
Yeah.
You know, he's made so many parody. I mean, what was the song about the cafeteria lady? He had one of those. I mean, he has a ton of
Crazy Nights.
Yeah, a ton of funny songs that you know, probably if you start singing it, I could probably sing along with it because I've heard it. But I never was a giant fan of his stand up. It wasn't edgy enough, you know, but that's okay. He doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
You know, he's never been a really edgy comic to begin with.
No, he was always kind of more. I'd call it your you know, middle school, high school humor. You know,
humor.
Yeah, poop
It's
humor.
fart
Yeah,
humor, and I love that.
Right.
I do love it. It's got its own place, you know. But I wouldn't put him in a category with the Carlins or that.
And see, Carlin, the way he played with words, the wordplay that he did was just, that's what drew me into him.
Yeah, well,
like when he'd be talking about, you know, we're going to pre-board the plane. Well, how can you board the plane before you board the plane? You're either on, and I was just like, this guy is.
And that's what, you know, from a comedian standpoint, not a fan standpoint, that's what's so impressive about him. Not that it's not brilliant. It is brilliant. Wordplay is brilliant.
Right.
But to memorize all of it.
Oh, God.
And be able to rattle it off at the speed that he did and know exactly where he's going with it, that is next level memorization, to be honest with you. Yeah. It's hard. I don't care what anybody tells you, any comedian. It's hard to, you have to work to put a set together that you're going to remember the whole thing in a sequence and in general terms,
right? Much
less in super specific terms. And every word he said had an order to it and a reason to it. Every single word. It was amazing, his command and use of the language and memorizing it. So that's what is impressive to me. Not to mention that he had a great take that was real smart ass.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I love Chris Rock. I love Sam. I mean, there's a lot of people I love, but those are the most influential probably comics that we just talked about of all time. So your favorite is who?
As far as stand-up comedian goes,
is it Carlin? Is that your guy?
I mean, I would have to put, it would probably be a tie between Carlin and Robin Williams, but I think Carlin would, Yeah. I know I saw every single special of George Carlin's, man. I would make it a point to go.
Let me tell you something. If you've never watched any Carlin in your whole life, okay, let's say you've never watched any George Carlin in your whole life.
Right.
All right. There's two I'll tell you to pick from. The 7 words you can't say.
Yep.
Or climate change.
Oh yeah.
That his bit on climate change is my single favorite comedic bit of all time. It's so brilliant on every level, and it just absolutely puts everything in perspective. And you're sitting there going, "Man, I'm an idiot, aren't I?
Right.
I bought into this bullshit, haven't I?" He's so good at that. That's just he was an OG rant comedian.
Yeah.
To be honest, he is the OG rant comic.
Yeah, you're talking about where he talks about, the earth will just flick us off like a,
yeah. You're not hurting shit.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. Okay. So stop bullshitting, No, it's one of the greatest bits of all time. Ron White, what is a great comedian. Norm Macdonald, great comedian. Norm Macdonald has become much more beloved since he died.
Yeah, strangely.
I wish he'd gotten more flowers when he was alive because his type of comedy is different, but it's a brilliant type of comedy. He just had a real weird brain, and he shared it. Much like, I'll tell you who's like that now. What's the guy? Theo Vaughn.
Oh, yeah. He's been blowing up everywhere.
Theo Vaughn has a weird brain, and he shares it with you. It's just how he thinks. It's weird.
Right.
But it's funny weird. And Norm Macdonald was the same way. He was a weirdo, but he was a funny weirdo.
Right.
I've never watched a George Carlin. Are they going to be on YouTube? Absolutely, they will. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have one pulled up right now. I actually have "The Planet Is Fine," the whole rant by George Carlin pulled up right
now. It's phenomenal, man. I wish we could play that through somehow. Probably can't, can we?
I mean,
through the system. There's no way.
I was going to say, I can just, if you want just the sound, I could put my mic up to it.
You think it would play it?
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do it. We'll go to break and let it play if you can do it.
Hang on. Let me see. Let's be sure.
Yeah,
because normally I turn my volumes down.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Oh, you're good.
The things I eat and drink. See, I'm not one of these people who's worried about everything. You got these people around you. The country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about pesticides, insecticides, food additives, carcinogens, worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It is arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. That's what nature does. They disappear these days at the rate of 25 a day, regardless of our behavior, irrespective of how we act on this planet. 25 species that were here today will be gone tomorrow. Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. Everybody's going to save something now. I'll save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to help one another. We're going to save the fucking planet? I am getting tired of that shit. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these fucking self-righteous environmentalists. I'm tired of these white, liberal, bourgeois, liberal, white people who think the only thing wrong with this planet is there aren't enough bicycle paths. Trying to make the world safe and clean for their Volvos. And I'm really sick of these rock stars and movie stars going to work off their cocaine guilt by saving a forest somewhere. Besides, there's nothing besides first of all, the environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there's nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. The people are fucked. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. The planet has been here for 4.5 billion years, all right? 4.5 billion. We've been here, what, 100,000? Maybe. 200,000? Maybe. And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat? That somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just floating around the sun? Planet has been through a lot worse than us for a long time. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drift, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, bombardments for hundreds of thousands of years by comets and asteroids and meteors, sandstorms, erosion of all kinds, cosmic radiation, worldwide fires, worldwide floods, recurring ice ages, and we think some aluminum cans and some plastic bags are going to make a difference? Planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away. And we won't leave much of a trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe a little styrofoam. Maybe a little styrofoam. Planet will be here and we'll be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-end biological mistake. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. Planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. A surface nuisance. You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people in Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash. How the planet's doing. Want to know if the planet's all right? Ask the people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a real threat to the planet this week. How about the people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room? Planet is going to be here a long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself. It will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and the water will recover. The earth will be renewed. And say, if it's true that plastic doesn't degrade, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the Earth plus plastic. The planet doesn't share our prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the Earth. The Earth probably sees plastic as just another one of its children. Could be the only reason the Earth allowed us to be spawned from it in the first place. It wanted plastic for itself. Didn't know how to make it. Needed us. Could be the answer to our age-old philosophical question, why are we here? Plastic. Assholes. So, plastic is here. Our job is done. We can be phased out now.
Well, I pause it there.
Yeah, we can stop it. You know what's funny about that is that's actually true now.
Yeah.
It wasn't true then. It was not true then. But oddly enough, I just saw a story this year about some organism in the ocean that has come to being that does nothing but consume plastic.
See, it'll just take care of itself, man.
It's crazy how true that actually is. You know, Bill Burr is a great one. No, Bill Burr's a goat. If you want to, the audio is really bad on it. There's no good version, so you can look through the internet to try to find a good version. There's not one.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Matter of fact, the single greatest turn I've ever seen a comedian do is Bill Burr in Philadelphia. Bill Burr went on a stage in Philadelphia. It was a stream of people performing, comedians and whatnot, and every one of them had been booed off. The crowd was pissed off. I don't know what was going on, why they were mad, but they hated everybody that ever stepped on there.
Damn.
And they were just shitting on them all day. And so Bill Burr got up there and he just decided to go a different direction with it. And he just turned it on them.
Yeah.
And he started roasting Philadelphia and that audience and just shitting on them.
Yeah.
And so at first they get mad. They get big mad. But there's something comedically beautiful about someone who keeps going in no matter what.
Right.
And he does.
And changes
keeps
around.
going in no matter what on them. And finally they completely flip. And they're just all rolling. And by the time he leaves, they loved him. They absolutely loved him, because he just turned it on them. And they knew there was nothing they could do with it. I mean, it was brilliant.
It was all right.
No, it's the greatest turn I've ever seen.
Marcia says, my favorite Carlin quote, women are crazy, men are stupid, and women are crazy because men are stupid. Yeah.
Yes, that is probably a very accurate quote. To be honest with you, it may very well be an accurate quote. I don't know.
So we were talking about this a little earlier, and I just wanted to ask everybody while they're here because, I mean, we kind of inadvertently just did it.
Okay.
But you were talking about, that somebody had raised the idea that maybe instead of just AI songs, maybe we should mix in some clips of some
Yeah,
comedians.
we're going to start. Well, that's what I want to start doing. And actually, what I meant to, I talked to Wayne over at the Looney Bin about a show we may be doing. Well, we are going to be doing there. We're working on it now. But I would like to get videos from a lot of local comedians here
Okay.
and help
Promote
them.
Yeah.
So that we could just put them in the system and, play clips through the breaks here and there.
Absolutely.
And intermingle that with other clips of comedians through the break.
Right.
Like the George Carlins and the classics, whomever is hot right now.
Right.
The Dave Chappelle's and Nate Bargatze's and whomever.
Is your email working now? Have we gotten that figured out yet?
Well, now my regular email is working.
Okay.
I'll get with you about that, and we're getting ready to sort that out, though.
Okay.
But I think
Well, I
I'm
was just
gonna
going to say, is there a way that they can submit videos?
Sure. Yeah,
or-
you can right now just send them to pjbeam@hotmail.com.
I got to fix this, man.
Yeah, pjbeam@hotmail.com. What is? Oh, it's off center. It's driving you crazy.
Yeah. There.
Who's your favorite comedian you've met, Patrick? Let me think about that for a minute. My favorite comedian I've met. My favorite comedian I met was Eric Myers. He's deceased now. He was maybe one of the best comedians I've ever seen in my life, honestly. I don't, there's nobody I know that had a stage presence like he did. And that includes the best of the best, which is Cat Williams and Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Those two comedians, you don't have to like either of them, but they have the best stage presence of anybody out there. Eric Myers was better. He was the funniest voice, the funniest comedian that the topic was irrelevant. Whatever he was talking about, the way he brought it was just unbelievable. And he died way too young. He really struggled a lot, as a lot of comedians do. Comedy comes oftentimes from a dark place. Now, some comedians will tell you, no, everything was good in my life. But most of the funniest comedians,
That's what I was going to say.
yeah, there's tragedy, in there.
Well, and that's really what, I'm not going to lie, man. That's what draws me in. Like, if you can take a negative and spin it into that comedic light.
Yeah.
And, chances are it's a feeling that I relate to. And I'm like, you're so,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
If you come from a silver spoon-fed life and you're trying to tell me jokes, we're on two different sides of the tracks there, man.
Well, you're kind of on to me a little bit here. So
yeah, I was going to say, you let the cat out the bag.
I did let the cat out of the bag, but I until it's official, I can't tell you for sure that we're going to do a PATP live stream from a location with some very awesome guests and some musical performances from very awesome musicians.
And it will be a certain holiday bash kind of.
Yes, certain kind of. It might or might not be related or around a holiday of some kind.
Right.
So yes,
Stay tuned for more.
I mean, you're in the neighborhood. You're there. I mean, you got something going on. So yeah.
And while you're stalking all of our socials to try and find out more information about this super secret thing that we're doing,
yes.
Don't forget to click on my pinned post, at least at the top, for the RCast Awards.
Yes, please do that. Please. Check out the RCast link that we've got up. It's on my page. It's on Rich's page. It's on the PATP page. And vote for us. We've been nominated for 7 or 8 awards. Please do that. And if you're going to nominate Rising Star, make it Rich, please. Please do. We want to blow that up if we can, for sure. Yes, absolutely. Brandon for producer.
I posted on my Facebook yesterday that I'm car shopping.
Did you?
And yeah.
How did that go?
I mean, I've had a couple of suggestions, and anyways, Brad had commented and was like 8421, and I was like,
Stagecoach
8420.
Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why I say I rarely post things like that because I will get a fair amount of good suggestions.
Right.
But I'm also, people are going to start roasting me for whatever reason about anything like that. I've come to learn that I just do not put things out there for my friends usually like
I
that.
mean, I finally broke down and I was like, I have to. I went to go check out a vehicle yesterday that I'd found online, and it was the start of what I was talking about earlier with the crazy night.
hell was
That was
that?
Trillion.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm shopping for a vehicle. If anybody has anything 2,500 or under, let me know.
Yeah, Rich is
Preferably
looking
good
for
guess.
a ride, something that's decent, that runs currently,
Right.
and has a semi-bright future of continuing to run.
Right.
Would be great
nice.
at 2,500 or less. So if you know somebody, or you know somebody who knows somebody who's trying to sell a vehicle, maybe they need a little bit of money right now and they've got an extra vehicle they're trying to flip out.
Yep.
Whatever it may be, maybe you've got a vehicle you don't use that much that might, 2,500, 2,000, whatever, might be worth it.
Yeah.
Then please hit up Rich
me
because
know.
he needs a ride. He's just about to rent a camel. And I don't want him to have to run up and down the Jacksonville freeway on a camel. That's just not a good look for him.
Could be fun though, man.
It could be fun. It could be,
Imagine the
it'd be very interesting. Everybody would know. There's
There's
Camel Guy.
right there's
Camel
Rich
Guy.
heading to the studio.
Yeah, there's Camel Guy. You'd be the Camel Guy.
I think we need to rent a camel now.
That'd be great.
And just
do
what?
that.
And just do that, and you can follow
right.
behind me and
Help
record
us
it.
find a camel that we can get
We
Rich
have
on.
so many new ideas to do.
Brandon said buy a Ford Ranger. Well, do you have one for 2,000 or 2,500? Yeah. That's what we're looking.
Oh yeah, and remember, I am a dad, so it has to have a back seat.
It does have to have a back seat. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I have a friend of mine who has a Silverado 2008 for sale for $3,000. And I was trying to get it, but it just has the bench seat.
Yeah, it just
That's
has the bench
Doesn't
seat.
have it's not an extended cab.
Yeah, no,
So it wouldn't work out.
they won't just let us strap kids to the windows anymore.
No, it's I don't know why they're all worried about all this safety shit and everything, but they are. They're like, yeah, no.
I saw a
it's-
picture of a car from like the 60s and 70s where the seat for the child was hanging on the window. There wasn't even a belt or anything. It was
Man, listen. Man, listen here. We had seat belts sometimes. They were often stuck so far down in the crack of the seat you couldn't get it out. Mom would just go, just hold on.
Yeah, y'all just bouncing
hold
around
on.
back there.
No, man. And once we were in a van, one of those custom type vans, that were popular in the 70s and early 80s. You
Yeah.
know, the shaggin' wagon.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
van. And
The recliner chairs that
yes,
swivel.
the
and,
captain's chairs, yes, all that, right? And tables and
Yeah, the carpet in
it's
the
like
back
a little
and-
living room,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
like a mobile living room is what that shit was, I don't know why, but it was cool then. And so my dad was always a car dealer, and so she was driving one of those off the lot, and we just went somewhere and got hot dogs, and she, I guess, wasn't paying attention, or she was yelling at one of us. There were three of us, and she hit the brakes real hard. Every one of the kids and the hot dogs flew from the back.
no.
The hot dogs hit the windshield. Pop, pop, pop. Mustards everywhere. Everywhere. Mustards everywhere.
Oh, God.
It's on the back of my mom's hair, on the seat, everywhere. She's freaking out because this van is expensive. My dad's going to be pissed off.
Right.
He's letting her drive the nicest thing on the lot.
Gonna have to go
she
get
knows-
everything shampooed
She knows
now.
she's in trouble now. She's going to get choked out tonight. That's wrong.
That's horrible. Yes. He's 7, Brandon. Yeah.
Yes, Jax.
Yeah, Jax. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not
No,
the
you.
Ford Ranger. All right. Anyway, yes. So if you can help Rich locate a vehicle, if you know somebody who knows somebody, now don't just go over to Rich's page and start tagging him in regular marketplace things. He can do that.
Right.
Okay. He doesn't need you to go through marketplace for him. He's
The
been through.
problem is, dude, marketplace is such a lie.
It's a lot of scam. It's a lot of bullshit in there.
And that's why
By
I made the
way,
post.
Click, when you go on marketplace to search, and you may already know this, so I'm not.
No.
Like,
Please give me any tips.
If you don't know, though, make sure you up at the top you can click local only.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yes, and it
Okay.
will eliminate dealers.
Okay.
All car dealers.
Okay.
And eliminate all out of area.
Okay.
And only within the radius you say. So if you say 30 miles, 25 miles of Jacksonville.
Right,
let's
which would
say,
cover
right?
a pretty wide
That's a pretty
area.
wide berth.
Yeah.
Right? So 25 miles, local only.
Right.
And it will eliminate everything else but actual human beings, except for the few scammers who get through. And,
Right.
they've got the car for 2,500. You click on it and it's really 10,000 with
Right.
2,500 down. You're like, suck it, man. Stop the bullshit. Can't sit in the front though. No, it kid. His kid's 6, 7. No, he
Yeah,
can't
it's
sit
7.
in
It
front.
says, so what I've read is it says in Arkansas there's no state law specifying a minimum age for riding in the front seat.
It's a weight,
However, it is not even a weight.
No.
It is suggested that kids ride in the back seat until at least 13 years of age.
Yeah,
So, and that's by like the
I could see that.
American Academy of Pediatrics.
I could see that. I mean, you're going to be in the event of a crash. You're much safer in that seat than any other seat.
Right.
In
Right.
most cases, unless you're being rear-ended by a big rig.
Right.
Then it
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
it doesn't matter what seat you're
It
in at
doesn't
that
matter.
point.
When you're being vaporized, it's not important. But otherwise, yeah, being in the yeah.
But yeah, if y'all see anything, great. If not, I'm tired of it, man.
I get it.
Because this happened a
it's
few months
fatiguing.
back.
It's fatiguing.
And I'd gotten the Saturn or whatever, and then it was from a small. So I've learned my lesson about looking, and there are so many dude. I don't know if it's just an Arkansas thing or what, but there are so many scam dealerships out there, man.
There
that
are.
just
There are.
oh, the car works fine, and it does until you get 30 miles down the
yeah,
road,
no, there are some junk dealers.
and their Band-Aid falls off.
And we happen to be on the OG strip of junk dealers in Arkansas right here.
Yeah,
Broadway is
is it?
Yeah, University and Broadway have
I
always
dodged a
been
bullet
known
then.
as the car dealership Rose.
And look-
It's all changed now, but
I know that. Wait, what? I was looking. Okay,
Oh,
anyway, sorry, I was looking at the
Little
comments.
Doggy said Facebook singles works the same way. I can believe that.
That's-
They're probably
yeah.
all scammers. They're strippers. They're escorts. They're OnlyFans girls now. You're clicking on it and you're like, oh, she likes me now. She just wants me to pay for an OnlyFans subscription.
Latasha said Tom has a creeper van for sale, as she calls it, a '98 Chevy Express. I can fit Jax and all the neighborhood kids in there. Yeah, no, let's not.
What are you afraid of the van
The
for?
stranger danger van? Yeah, no.
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 You don't want to be.
Look,
You could get it wrapped with Game Time Wraps. Could do it like an ice cream truck.
right. Yeah. no.
You could just drive that all the time.
Yeah,
that
great.
Doesn't look creepy.
With the horn, yeah.
The old white ball dude driving an ice cream truck.
Not at all,
around
because
the
I've
time.
got so much other stuff working for me that I can afford to drive a creeper van
That'd
around.
be the
and-
greatest, man.
yeah. Oh, come on, why don't you come get me? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you could
That'd be
just
a great
do it.
Tinder
Maybe
date.
you could just do it. Actually, wrap it with creeper van.
Oh, there you go.
They check in, but they don't check out.
Halloween is around the corner, man.
I mean, no, it's
That'd be-
great. That's,
no.
that's fantastic. Halloween cars. Now that'd be something. A Halloween car. If you could just change the appearance of your car for the holiday, just
Right.
click a button and it puts on a costume.
And look, I would I see a lot of people talking about, of course, 8421 Stagecoach Road,
Yes.
Fitz Auto.
Yeah.
I would totally go to them, have nothing wrong with them. I've tried to go to them.
Yeah. No. you
Look,
just had
I've
an
made
issue.
some bad
You
decisions.
just had an issue that was too recent.
Right.
That's all it was. It was an issue that was too recent, and that happens sometimes. I've been in that boat, But right now we're just looking for a cash car.
Right.
That's where we're at.
Yep.
It has a bed in the back. What has a bed in the back?
The stranger danger van.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it definitely has a bed in the back. What do you know? If it doesn't have a water bed, what kind of vehicle is it? If I'm not driving a van with a water bed in the back, something's wrong. It's got to have those blowout moon-looking bubble windows on the back.
Yeah. yeah.
And kind of jacked up a little in the back with mag wheels.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it's got to look like. Yeah, no, it's got to have a nice paint job, some stupid name across the back of it, like it's a boat that you named it. The Mighty Majestic.
I'm done.
That's great. That's great. All right, listen, we're going to get out of here, but we will see you tomorrow. All
Later,
right.
everyone.
Late.